This is going to be real interesting to be able to get up to this cabin because I typically use landmarks to find my way. And, well, I don't know how many hours of daylight we're going to have left, which is very unfortunate. All I know is that it's going to be foggy. So, animals, I'm not going to be able to see, which is very not nice. And then also landmarks to be able to get to this Overwatch or Overlook cabin or whatever the hell it's called up at the top of this hill are going to be a bit of an issue to be able to see because of all this fog. Oh god, I thought I saw something for a second. It was actually just my breath. Jesus Christ. This is where I saw the bear. You can see my back step. Look, walked up and went, nope. And then just started walking back. That's great. That's amazing. Yeah, hopefully he's gone. Hopefully the bear is somewhere else. Okay, was it left? Yep, I think it was left because I remember there's a tree like that. There's a couple broken trees that we look for. There were some wooden bridges. I believe there's some cabins too that we're looking for. So there's a couple landmarks to be able to get up to this place. Because I think this is also the direction that is pretty much, it's pretty close to entering, what is it? Pleasant Valley. Pretty much, it's pretty close to entering Pleasant Valley, getting up to this cabin. So, yeah. It's just all about remembering the landmarks, pretty much. I'm going to drink some coffee, too. Oh, that's starting to get cold. That's unfortunate. I don't know how many hours of daylight we have left, which is a little scary. Because I really don't want to get trapped. There is a bed in the cabin that we're heading to, so I guess worst case scenario, we can end up spending the night there. But I figured this would be a good trip to make just because the cabin always seems to have some other things that you really need. Either like a box of ammunition or a rifle cleaning kit or another rifle. It just has some other stuff that are pretty good to accumulate, you know, in your inventory and whatnot. Also, since we're just pretty much trying to pass the time to when some guts and some hides and stuff are done, then I figured it would be a good trip to head on up to this cabin. I don't want to say what I'm thinking because I feel like I'm going to jinx myself, but I never really see animals this way. The occasional one here and there. But this way is typically pretty safe. Okay, I'm pretty sure we go to the right here. We follow this up. Hopefully. So, yeah, I figured while we were waiting, trying to pass the time, we'll go ahead and check out this cabin. Because, yeah, those hides to cure are taking forever. They take a very long time. And also, we need more cured guts than anything because we need to make more snares for the rabbits. So I can place some more on Jackrabbit Island. Which, hopefully... Oh, here we go. Yep. The 2 cabins, 3 cabins. Good. We'll search these real quick since we're here. But hopefully I will be able to get some more snares because getting those rabbits for the rabbit skin mitts are going to be pretty tough. Because it was the last time. And I ended up shooting, I think, over a full clip. A fire log. Yeah, good. Give me the heaviest things to carry. Orange soda. Tomato soup. I think that's it. Yep. That looks about it. So yeah. It's gonna be a process getting those rabbit skin mitts. But then also the bear skin bedroll. Really not sure how I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up how to kill a bear, I guess, because I tried shooting one before. I shot it multiple times and did not die. They got angry. and it almost killed me. It almost ended my very long streak, and I believe we were pre 50 days of survival on that at that time. And that would have sucked because I think we were in the 40 something days of survival. And it would have sucked to get that close to 50 and not got it. At least we were able, at least the best thing about us dying when we did was we died at day, it was past day 50. So at least we got past 50 days. I think that's pretty impressive. But really? Is that it? Oh, what's that? Nothing. That's it. Oh, here we go. Yep, painkillers. Oh, wait. Dog food. Alright, we got it. I was about to say, that didn't seem like that much. But, oh, nice. Sun's out. 5 hours of daylight left. We can see things now. There's the broken tree that we've been looking for. So yeah, you have the one slanted tree, and then you take a right where you see the big wooden side wall pillar things happening. You take a right, you follow those. You should see those cabins. Then you see this broken down tree. And then you continue to follow it. I'm not sure if we can even see it from here. It looks like the fog is coming back in. Huh. Definitely coming back in here. Yeah, then you follow these up and around. And I believe, yep, there it is right there. You can see it. See the windows. So, we're pretty close. It's not too far away. It's not a ridiculous distance. Is that a rabbit? Yeah, it is. Oh, man. I need to get a bow and arrow, too, because if those snares aren't going to work, and, I should try to bow and arrow some rabbits, because then at least if I miss, I'll be able to pick up my arrows. They'll be damaged a little bit, but they'll be usable. That'll really help me out. It's a nice area. I like this area. I like the coastal highway area. Nice. Flat, hilly. You know, it's got a little bit of everything, depending on where you're at. The one thing I don't like is the constant bear flow. There's always a bear in this area. And a lot of wolf. I don't know why, coastal highway. I guess because all the resources are around here. I mean, there's a bunch of houses with a bunch of food just left in it and stuff, and makes sense why animals would be attracted to an area like this. Especially when there's no humans. Or not that many humans. Alright. So yeah, then you take a left, follow these around, and then we should get to another tree. I think there's a fourth tree that we're looking for. Third or fourth tree. There's another weird landmark that kind of indicates that we're there. Then there's another rabbit. I should have shot it. It was kind of sitting still. What is that? Oh, it's just a stick. Looked like a cross, like right there. That little stick, doesn't it? From a distance, it looked like a cross. And I was like, what the heck? That would be a very creepy thing to see in the middle of nowhere. By yourself, walking in the snow, in the wilderness, and then just a cross out of sticks. I'd be like, nope. Turning around. Going home. Not doing it. Do we still sprint? Yeah, we can. But we're not too encumbered, I guess. We're doing all right. 4 hours of daylight left. We're probably going to have to stay the night in the this cabin that we're coming to. The Overlook. Is it Overlook? Overwatch. It's something. I can't remember. We'll find out in a second. Okay. Should be up here on the left. At some point. Not now. Yep, no, not that way. Should be right past. some rocks on the left. And then there should be a little opening. I think right past these rocks right here. Right when it dips down. I really want to shoot this rabbit just because he's running to my face, but I also realize that that's going to be a very impossible shot. And I'm going to miss, and it would be a waste of a bullet. So yeah, there we go. Here's the last tree. Then you have this tree right here, or these two trees, or whatever the hell is happening here, and then you just walk through them, and then you're right at the cabin. So it's actually not that difficult to get there and back. The landmarks are actually pretty easy to follow to get to this cabin. So I'm just interested in seeing what it's named because I've been calling it so many different things. I think it's the Outlook Overwatch. No, it's something. What is it? It is the Abandoned Lookout. I was really off. I was really off. I don't know why I thought it was something that it wasn't. I don't know. But yeah, we're probably going to stay here tonight just to not risk it. Because 4 hours of daylight, yeah, that's probably plenty of time to get back. But I also forgot the lantern. I don't have a lantern. I don't want to get caught in the outdoors without one, because that would just really suck. This place has a bed. I'm totally cool to just sleep in here. It's got a furnace too if we wanted to heat up something. There's a bullet under here. Lots of reclaimed wood. Okay. I think that's it. Unfortunately, there wasn't what I thought there was going to be. We found one bullet, and there wasn't really much else. I thought we were going to find a box of ammo, or a gun, or a rifle cleaning kit, or something, but it doesn't appear that we did, which is very unfortunate. 4 hours of daylight left, though, so let's look at possibly feeding ourselves here. And then we'll get ourselves back up into a normal food and drink. There we go. And should we just go to bed early? How are we? We're pretty tired. 4 hours of daylight left. Why not? We're going to sleep through the night. Sleep early with 4 hours of daylight left. Sleep the rest of those off. Sleep through the dark. And then we will, very dark. Wow. Look outside. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see anything, to be honest. I can't see anything. It is very dark. Jesus. Alright, dry mouth. Probably drink something. It's always nice to wake up and have a soda, right? Jesus, the worst. Alright, sleep for more. And then we'll get through the night. Then we'll work our way back to the cabin or the gas station in the morning. And that'll be the end of that, which will be relatively easy. But we're pretty thirsty. Why don't we go ahead and just drink the water. We're at 81 pounds right now, which is not light. It's not light at all. Alright, so we have 4 hours of darkness left. So we're going to go ahead and just sleep for 5. Get us past the darkness into the day. And then we will start our trip back. Which should only take us... it shouldn't take us that long to get there. Oh, God. But it's storming outside, isn't it? Sure as hell looks like it. Uh-oh. This is going to be a problem. Okay. Let's try to figure out what we want to do here. I'm just going to try to get all this... get my character up to a nice, livable condition. And then we'll be concerned about what we want to do. Okay, so... feels like 49 degrees in here. We have 12 hours of daylight left. Let me just open the door and stand outside. And feels like negative 10. And that is dropping dramatically. My warmth is dramatically dropping. Okay. So, looks like we're not going anywhere. Currently. What it looks like we're going to do is go back to sleep for about 3 hours. See if we can get this time to pass. Oh, God. I really don't want to be stuck here. Oh, look how windy it still is. 49 degrees inside. It's about 10 degrees outside, so it's not negative 10. But the warmth is just dropping dramatically. So we're going to have to stay in here for a little bit longer. Do another 3 hours. So then we'll have 6 hours of daylight left, which is cutting it a little bit close, to be honest. I'd rather not risk. There we go. Feels like 40 degrees. Perfect. Nice and perfect out here. Look at this view. I mean, look at this. How could you not love this? Man, I wish I lived in a place where it snowed. This is beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and try to get our condition back up there a little bit. Drink some of the really bad old sodas. Why not? Not thirsty. All right, so we're good to go. Feels like 41 degrees. It was worth waiting just because I've had hypothermia in this game quite often. I think about 4 or 5 times. So it's just easier to try to avoid it than to get hypothermia again. Because it's enough is enough with the hypothermia. So, but we have 6 hours of daylight left. Nice and warm. Not windy, not snowy. Sun's out. So the trip back shouldn't be that bad. And then we'll just get back to the gas station, offload some of our inventory. We'll check up on the hides and the guts to see what percentage they are at. And then we'll call it a day, pretty much. That'll be it. Which is actually going to be pretty nice. So, typically I don't record, well, not typically, but yeah, I guess typically I don't record 2 long darks back to back. I do 1 at a time. But this time I'm doing 2 back to back because Polecat is actually trying to take the week off from YouTube. He is, his cousin has spring break and he just kind of wants to take just a week off just to be able to relax, you know, enjoy a week and hang out with his cousin and just not have to worry about YouTube. So he asked me, he was like, hey, you know, I don't know if you want to try to do this, but you can also try to take the week off. And I was like, well, let me see what I can do. It was a very short notice. I think he told me that about Tuesday. So I was like, well, that's a pretty short notice you're giving me there, but you know, I was like, let me see what I can do. Let me see how videos can go. You know, it's all dependent on how much I can get recorded. If I can get a lot of things recorded, it's not really that big of a deal. But luckily, things just happened to go very smoothly this week. You know, Polecat was around a lot to record. Jeff was around. Zach was around. Unfortunately, they weren't around at the same times, but we were able to jump in and record with them nonetheless. So, you know, everything just kind of worked out pretty well. The only thing I need to wrap up is a bunch of single-player stuff. You know, one of them being the Long Dark, because I wanted to make sure you guys had the Long Dark. And then the others being LSPDFR. So today, if I'm going to want to take this weekend off, I'm going to have to finish 4 LSPDFRs. Not really sure how I'm going to do that. 4 in a day is a lot. I typically don't like doing... I really don't like doing more than 2 a day, just because after about 2, it starts to kind of get repetitive. And in that day, when you're recording, it can just, you know, you get the 3rd call in that, you know, hour of, you know, the same call that you've been getting all night. Just the same one over and over. So, it's just nice to be able to split it up and not have to just do it. Because then when you get in there with a fresh mind and you're like, okay, well, this call, you know, I I did this the other day, but it's a whole new day, you know, a whole new feeling. So it's just that kind of situation. I don't like to sit down and record one game for a very long time because then you start noticing the flaws. So to do 4 LSPDFRs in a day is going to be crazy, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to take, you know, I don't know if, I mean, we'll be able to take a couple days off, which will be nice. Hang out and just not have to worry about anything, which would be a change of pace, but we'll see. I mean, it's all about depending on if I can get everything done, so. But yeah, I just wanted to, because some people might think, well, one episode ended and then the other one started, and so what happened? So that's just what happened. I just decided to record 2 episodes at once instead of stopping and starting again, so. But anyway, we are just going to walk back. I mean, you guys saw the walk there, so this is just the walk back. Pretty much just a reversal. So I'm going to keep everything recording, but I'm going to go ahead and walk back. And then once I get to the gas station, we'll check up on a couple things. And then we will go ahead and end it once I get back there. But I just want to get back, drop off some things in my inventory, and I want to be able to check on the percentage of the hides and the pelts and the guts that are curing in the gas station to see where we're going to be at with starting to make clothing, because I feel like if we had the clothing that we had previously, the good clothing, walking out earlier today when it was snowing and winding, and it was winding, what is that? Snowy and windy, that the -10 wouldn't have really affected us that much, or at least it wouldn't have affected us to the point where we were stuck. We would have been able to get through it, and our temperature would have dropped gradually, not like it was where I stepped outside and you could see the cold meter just dropping. So, you know, hopefully, because that is becoming a priority. I mean, it's been a priority, but it really needs to happen. So anyway, I'm going to leave everything recording, so if something happens, you know, it'll be on recording. But I'm just going to get back to the gas station, and then I'll meet back up with you there, and we'll go over what we want to do. All right, we made it back. We are back at the gas station. Already cleaned out my inventory, so let's go. So we already have, looks like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cured guts. Seems like a lot are at 84%. Some are at 39. Deer hide at 84. 1, 2, 3 cured deer hides. And it looks like we're at 82% on the highest wolf pelt. So we got some pretty decent amount of stuff. Let's go ahead and check real quick what we're going to need to do. We do need more snares. We don't need more fishing line or anything. We can make deerskin boots right now. We have 4 guts and 2 hides, which is what it takes. We could also make deerskin pants, which would be nice. So we're going to need 2 more deer skin, and I believe we only have 1, so we're going to need to get 1 more to be able to make the boots as well. 4 wolf skins, I think we have that here. I'm pretty sure we have 5, so we don't need any more wolf skins for the wolf skin coat. Bear skin bedroll. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need 2 more. Wait, maybe not 2. 1 more deer hide and guts. I'm not really sure. We're going to need pretty much, let's just grab them when we get a deer hide and stuff like that. But we don't need any more wolf pelts. So we're doing pretty good right now. I'm going to leave all this stuff in my inventory. Next time we'll make something, either the pants or the boots. I'll try to think about which one I would rather prefer over the other. But that's going to go ahead and end this here. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit the like button. It really does help me out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.